welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it has taken me so long to get to this next part, but we're going to do a little bit more in Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford, or is it Johanna or Johanna? I'm never sure, and I'm always sure I say it wrong. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to zoom you in, and we're going to be working predominantly in watercolour today. So I've got my Arteza metallic watercolours, and I realise, because I want to do like a rose gold, I think I'm going to use this one. And I think that's called something like Peach Blossom. But I'm going to just kind of block colour so that I do lots of things in that colour and then I move to a different one. I've got some really thin brushes, brushes that I got cheap on Amazon. I've got a variety of different sizes here. So let's get started. Yep. I think I've still got a bit of paint on this one, which is really annoying. It seems to have had like a blue tinge on it. Oh well, never mind. So how is everybody this week? I started I'm going to do all the balloons this colour. Oh, focus, focus. There we go. Yeah, I started my new job. Or actually, no, I don't think I'm going to do them all this colour. I'm going to do a mixture of this colour and a pale gold, which I know I have got in my coliro. Yeah, so I started my new job this week. And it's been a lot of information to take in. As you can imagine, with any new job, there's lots of people to meet, there's lots of acronyms. I mean, I thought there's lots of acronyms in higher education, but with this there's music acronyms and there's trade union acronyms and, oh, bit of an overwhelm. And then because I'm an executive assistant, it's working out what's priority in the diary, what's not a priority in the diary, working out what things are in the diary, who's the contact for each thing. So it's been a bit of a learning thing this week, but it's all good. It's all good. I've had a really nice induction. I've met some lovely people. Everyone has been really welcoming and kind. So I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, but I feel very, very tired. I don't know if when you get older and you've got to learn new things, that's just a part of the course. But yeah, I do feel I've been sleeping really well. Like before I started this new job, I'd be awake in the night and it'd take me ages to get back to sleep. Whereas this week I've just been like and sleeping all the way through. So yeah, that goes to show that my brain's been working. So yeah, tiring. So I can't remember when I was last on, but I got a lovely amount of money from my work when I left as a gift. So I spent quite a bit of it on colouring stuff, as you do. So I bought some new books. But do you know what? I got them and I was like, I don't actually like them. Which is really, I think I just must be getting a little bit, or I was thinking maybe I'm getting a little bit picky with what I like. But then I thought, well, maybe I've done enough colouring now to know like which books I'm actually going to pick up. Like, you know, you get, so I'll tell you what I bought, and don't scream at me for saying I don't like something. So I bought a Rachel Mintz grayscale, and I looked at it and I thought, no, I don't think I'm going to colour in this. I like the images, but the grayscale to me looked quite difficult. And I've got one like that I bought at Christmas, which I found really difficult to work in. And so I sent it back. And then the other one that I bought was the Denise Collette Fairies in, I think it was Fairies in Dreamland. And I got it. And I like the fact that it was one-sided paper. And the paper was of really good quality, nice and thick. But the images were super detailed, and I just thought, yeah, I probably wouldn't. There'd be some images I just wouldn't ever colour in it, and therefore I don't think I'd enjoy it. So I sent that back as well. So I feel a bit disappointed that I've sent some things back, but at the same time, you know, if I'm not going to colour in them and I'm not going to enjoy them, they're just going to sit on the shelf. And I just don't think that's the right thing. I want my stuff to be used. I want to be using it. I want to be enjoying it. So, yeah. So I sent some stuff back. So I'm sorry. I'm obviously getting a little bit fussy in my old age. What else did I buy? I did buy some other things. I bought some more CSY watercolour paints, and I think the stuff in that is, sorry, that's my daughter in the background. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's comicking or something. What are you doing, Imogen? Are you comicking?
Yeah.
You're comicking.
I'm making a comic.
Making a comic. Okay. Okay, well, enjoy.
Wait, do you know where the glue is? The glue stick.
I haven't seen that for ages. It might be in that dining room. And like in the cabinet thing. If not, it might be upstairs on the game shelf. Somewhere. So I can't think what I was saying then. Yeah, so I bought some new CSY watercolour paints, and I really liked them. Really good pigment, nice colours. I got the ocean set for Christmas, so I bought the purple star set this time because I thought the other ones I've got pretty decent colour set in this arteza set, to be honest, and I didn't kind of want to duplicate. And I got quite some quite nice colour. Oh, I don't know what happened then. I zoomed in a bit more. And I've got some quite nice colours in my coliros as well. So the purple star set seemed to be a set that I didn't have many of the colours in. So that's why I decided on that one. I can't think what else I bought. But I'll be doing a haul video at the end of this month for January and February. So you'll be able to see what I got. But yeah, that was nice. I've got some other things coming tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job here of staying in the lines. Never mind. Hopefully whatever I decide to do with this background will sort that out. So yeah, so that was nice last week to get a bit of money. I don't think my husband was very impressed with the fact that I bought more colouring stuff, but never mind. It's what I wanted. I've got a big wish list. So, you know, right, so that's all the peachy one, which I quite like. Then we're going to do this goldy one, and that's for my coliro. I put these colours together myself. I'm going to use this one. I can't remember what that one's called, but it's quite a paley metallic-y gold, which is really nice. I find with the coliros, they take a little bit more water to get them going. But when they get going, they're lovely. So I'm hoping these two colours together will look nice. So my plan, if you've not watched the other parts of this video, is to do like a metallic-y inside the cake. So I've done this like peachy. That's meant to be a rose gold in my opinion. And then I'm going to do these other bits gold. And I wanted to do maybe a bronzy colour as well, kind of more browny gold. Well, coppery brown, so we'll see where we get with that. Don't know where I'm going to put that yet. But that's the plan, so it's going to be quite metallic-y watercolour in the inside of the cake. And then maybe some other colours which complement the outside, so probably some more of this pale pink, I think. Some silver. But I don't want to go too overboard because my icing is quite neon coloured. And as I've said in my previous videos, it's meant to look like the glaze of a Krispy Kreme donut. And I think I achieved it, but it's much more neon than I was expecting. But, you know, it's fine. These things happen. So yeah, it's a lot more. So yeah, so that's what I'm going for, but we're going to see if I can pull it off. See if I can pull it off. So yeah, I hope it's weekend. Well, it is here anyway. Tomorrow's the weekend. And it's half term for us in the UK. Well, it is in Kent. Some people may have already had their half term. Some people might not have it till the week after, but we have ours starting this week, which is really, really nice. Really looking forward. Well, I'm not having any time off. I didn't feel as though I could ask for a week off when it's only my second week in my new job. So I'm just going to work. My husband was, Imogen's going to some sports camp 3 days next week. And my husband will do 2 days as well. So that's the plan for next week. For us. Yeah. I'm quite enjoying this, you know. Hope I'm not going over the lines too much, but I might do a Neocolour 2 background. Haven't quite decided yet. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I never normally have a plan. I just go with it. I mean, I have had a plan for this page in terms of like, I knew what I wanted the outside to look like. I knew I wanted the inside to be this metallic, kind of rosy gold stuff. So I had a vague idea, but in terms of what media or what art supplies I was going to be using, not really. I don't quite know what I'm going to do the background yet. I might just go wild and put like a blue in, and that would just be insane. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we haven't got anything planned this weekend. Just kind of a normal Saturday. Imogen's got swimming. I've got to go shopping. Oh, boring. Boring domestic stuff. Then we have got the Masked Singer, which we are enjoying. I don't know if you've got that where you come from, but it's celebrities who dress up in elaborate costumes and sing, and you've got to guess who they are in their elaborate costumes. I've definitely got one so far. The others I have had absolutely no idea. I think I've got another one as well. As for the others, yeah, I'm not very good at it at all. But you know, it's just a bit of fun. My daughter and I watch it together. So, and that's the nice bit about it, is it's a very family thing. You can watch without any fear of it being inappropriate, which is always good on a Saturday night. So I hope everybody else has got lovely plans for the half term and the weekend. It looks as though I'm going to be doing lots of travelling in my new job. I've got to go up to Birmingham in a couple of weeks because I've got a big conference up there in July, so we're going to have a look at the venue, and then I'm going to Cardiff next month, and then I'm going to Birmingham again in April. So lots of travelling around, which is nice because I can't say I really did much of that in my old job. So it's all fun and games, but it's relying on the trains, and it's in the vain hope that the trains aren't going to go on strike. So, because you can't rely on that at the minute. Yeah. So I find with watercolour, it's best not to put too much on, use too much water in the Johanna Basford books. Don't think I've had an issue yet where something has bled through, but you just, it's just a matter of being careful, really. I think I'm going to add this lovely, there's like this, I've got a lovely pink here, which is, I think it's called Fairy, and it's like an iridescent pinky purple. So I think I'm going to add some of that in on the presents, and maybe at the top in those dream catchery things. I think they're quite pretty. Don't know if this is the right colour to add at all, but we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Where shall I add it? Oh, I might put it on this one. Yeah, it's kind of a funny colour, this one. Like purple. Maybe got a tinge of gold in it as well. I don't know if it's still got a bit from my previous. But there's definitely some pink in there. I don't know if that would have been better than the other one I put on. Anyway. I haven't done much colouring, I don't think, this month so far. I think I've just been very preoccupied with starting my new job, so it's been a bit tricky to kind of... Oh, that's quite nice, actually. When you catch the iridescence of it, it's quite pretty. I'll do that on this bag as well, I think. So yeah, I need to crack on. I've got quite a few new books though. I've just started something out of Erie's fairy tale book. I'm doing a picture of Rapunzel, and the paper's quite funny. I think it's much more toothy than I'm used to. So normally I kind of use a white pencil to do the blending, but this time I'm finding that they're like, what's it called? I'm using a Prisma blender, and that's working really nicely to blend the pencil together and smush it. So yeah, I've noticed, that it's got quite a tooth to it, this Erie, and I don't know if it's just the edition I've got or what it is, but I really like the images though in it. And I've just got, that's the other book that I bought with my money from my work, is the Erie Second Tale book. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I'm so looking forward to doing something in there. So yeah, I've got to get on and do that, really. So yeah, I've got quite a few new books. I haven't done anything in yet. Oh, and Hannah Lynn's new book out. His book has just come out. Fierce and... I can't remember what it's called. Fierce and something Faces. And it's got a pocket-sized book. I really like her pocket-sized books. So I've added that to my wish list in the pocket-sized version rather than the big version. Because I really like the pocket size, because if you just want a quick and easy colour, they're small enough to just sit down and do quickly. That's a really nice colour. Oh, I really like that. That's really pretty. I think I'm going to do the others like that as well. So yeah, so I've got a few new books. I've got some Erie. I think I've got a couple of Erie I've not done anything in. I've got an Emmanuel Collins Coloriage Wild as well. My goodness, I'm a bit scared about that one. That one is a tad scary. Sorry folks, my phone has decided to ring. I get a lot of spam calls. Oh, I've gone over the lines quite a bit there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, and I'm going to put some pink in these little bits here. Oh, this is coming along nicely. And I might put a bit of pink in these little, I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they're, what would you call them? I'm going to put some pink on these bits as well. Not on every single one, just Be really careful not to smudge everything. I find that quite a difficult challenge. I'm not the messy. I'm not the messiest. I'm not the most clean of colourists. You should see my table. It is a tip. It's got stuff everywhere. So God knows how I don't get like paint all over me clothes, paint all over me other books. Goodness alone only knows how I don't manage that. But yeah, I'm not the cleanest. Not the cleanest, but we manage. We do manage. Oh look, oh, it's got a bit of pink here. Well, that's just going to have to be a bit of an extraordinary colour. I don't know if I should put any more pink anywhere else. Maybe put some pink on those hearts. God, that's fiddly though. I don't know if they'll end up looking like hearts or not. I'm sure they will when they're dry. Where else should I put this pink? So yeah, that's what I mean by block colouring. Just going for one colour, do it as much as you want, where you want it, and then moving to the rest. Especially with watercolour, where you've got to change the the colour in between. Just makes it a little bit easier, I think. Yeah, so I'm hoping this will be quite shiny once it's done. I don't know if it will need any stickles, really. Might do, to see. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest yet. So I don't want to kind of ruin the colour scheme, really. What about this cake as well? I'm thinking this cake should mirror the outside. Is what I'm thinking. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Should I go for a completely different cake on the inside? Or should I do it the same? I don't know at the minute. So I could go for a Victoria sponge. I could do something else completely different. I've got a feeling it should be the same. But I'd be interested to know what you would do. And indeed, if you are colouring along, I would love to see your images and how yours are coming along. So that's what mine looks like so far. I might just do a little bit inside these I'm calling these things at the top like dream catchery things. I'm going to do a bit more of the gold, I think, in there. Let me just put a bit, there we go. That was the right gold, wasn't it? Because I've got this gold and I've got an Inca gold, and the Inca gold's much darker. And I know I definitely don't want that on the page. Goodness. Yeah, I'm not the neatest with watercolour, even with these tiny brushes. I'm not doing too bad a job there. There's not that many lines that I've messed up. And I know that colouring with Kay, when she's done the watercolour, she will often then go back in with a black fine liner, or I think it's a black Pitt pen, and she will go back over the black lines because she likes to do it that way. I have to say, I've done it once or twice, but I don't do it every time. But I think it sometimes is a good idea, particularly if you want the black lines in. So with some of these balloons, I might I don't know yet, I might like go around them in gold acrylic pen. Don't know yet, I'm going to see how it looks when it's all dry. It might well be that some of this watercolour needs a second coat as well, because sometimes I think it can look a little bit streaky. But again, we'll have to see what it looks like when it's dry. And this time, this little flower is going to be gold. And then I might get out I've got some gel pens. Yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes, really. I'm just going to do as much as I can. and a watercolour and decide from there really what needs redoing, what needs touching up, that kind of thing. I'm quite enjoying it though. I think I'm getting the effect that I want, which is quite a metallic-y, I think quite a different contrast to the outside of the cake. Like the outside of the cake's very colourful, and if you could, I'm kind of just keeping it quite minimalistic, I think, inside. I think I am anyway. Whether I'm achieving it in your eyes, I have no idea. Right, so I think that for me is it for now. And we will come back and do some more bits in because this is part 4, so it'll be part 5. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.